Coach, open your season, winning your first two matches. Just talk about what you saw from your girls the opening weekend.
Yeah, I mean, good to be, back playing, team dual matches, and we've got definitely some new girls from last year's team. We had two freshmen who started in the fall, and then two freshmen who just joined us a couple weeks ago. So good for all of them to get out and play some matches. And Seward County was pretty tough on Friday. They're one of the better JUCO teams in the country. They had some. Especially the girl at number 1 who we did end up dropping a match against. I mean, she's probably going to be top 5 or 6 in the country in JUCO this year, and we battled her tough. But that was with Jess playing number 1, who she hadn't played higher than 3, her freshman year. So that was a big step up for her, and she did really well. But that was just a tough opponent. But we had some struggles on 1 doubles. I mean, that's number 3 doubles team in the country, even though they've got a ton of experience and know what to do and when to do it, they had a battle at 1 doubles that they had to kind of pull out at the end. So definitely, it's a different thing when you're playing against someone other than yourself, which, all we've been doing for the last 3 weeks. So it's good to get out there and play against someone, with a different colored uniform on. But I thought we did relatively well on Friday. Conditions were pretty tough. It was pretty windy out there. So we handled it pretty well and got off with the 6-1 win. And then yesterday against Collin, they've also got some really talented players. We struggled to kind of figure them out a little bit at a few lines. Doubles was a little bit cleaner for sure on the second match of the weekend, and that made me feel pretty good. And then it's just some good tough wins. Elise Gillis at 6 had a really good long win when she was really tested, and Margot Renee at 4, who she's one of the ones who just got here 3 weeks ago. She had a match where she had a decent lead and then kind of let it slip away a bit, but was able to slam the door in the end. So being able to get those girls out there and everyone got a win this weekend, at least one, and so for all the new girls to get their first taste of college tennis and to all of them come away with a win and 2 pretty convincing team wins was pretty good for the first weekend. And now we got today off from practice and then just kind of get ourselves ready for Northeastern State this weekend.
You touched on it briefly. You have a pretty young team this year. So from a leadership standpoint, what have you noticed from your upperclassmen, and how will that translate to the court and guiding a young team this season?
Yeah, we're extremely young. I mean, of the 9 girls on the roster, and 6 of them are either third semester sophomores or second semester freshmen or first semester freshmen. So we're very young, and but we do have 3 seniors who have a lot of experience and have had a lot of success individually and as a team. So yeah, I mean, like I said, Eva and Avery are right now the number 3 doubles team in the country, and lost a close one in the final, the D2 doubles national championship in the fall. So and then Eva's playing 1 singles for us right now. So I mean, obviously from on the court, I mean they know what they're doing. They know. They know how I like things to be done. They know how things, kind of work within our program, being 2.5 years in now. But then off the court, obviously, Avery was with me 1 year at Milwaukee before I came here, and then 2 years here. And, Mika and Eva have been with me for 3 years here. So they know, kind of the things that I think are very important to be kind of the hallmarks of our program. And so, they've got a lot of work to do as far as, making sure that, the younger girls kind of know what's expected and, how to handle certain situations, and obviously as we, start playing more dual matches as a team and we start traveling as a team, it'll come really, quickly. But for the first 2 home matches, things went pretty smoothly, and I think the seniors are doing a really good job of making sure that the freshmen know, freshmen and sophomores know what's expected, in practice, what's expected, pre-match, during the match, what's expected off court, what's expected as far as like how to interact with your teammates, how to interact with your coaches, how to, best to keep, kind of harmonious vibes within our team, which is something that's very, very important, to me as a coach. And I've, really made it very clear to anyone I recruit or anyone that that comes into the program, like you got to be a team first person. That's just the way it is, and I think the three seniors we have are great examples of that for sure. So that's going to pay off. They got a lot of work to do because when those three seniors move out, we got two more freshmen coming in the fall, and then we're going to have 8 girls who are all either in their first, second, third, or fourth semesters. So we will almost certainly be the youngest team in the country next year. But I mean, yeah, we've got these seniors for another 4 months, and we're going to get as much out of them as we can. Not only on the court, but what they can give to us and the younger girls in the program.
Is there any adjustments they feel like your team or maybe some of the individual players need to make prior to y'all's matchup on Friday?
Northeastern State, they've got a lot of new girls. We didn't play them last year, but we played them the year before, my first year here, and we had a tough battle in Tahlequah. It was about 40 degrees and 25-mile-an-hour wind, and we ended up gutting it out 4-3. But almost the entire team is different now. I think we maybe only have 1 or 2 girls left from that team. So, they've got some experience. They got some transfers that came in. They got some new girls that came in. They got some girls I don't know anything about because they just joined them in January. So yeah, I mean, they're coming here. Weather looks to be actually amazing and quite warm for Friday. So conditions should be great for us. We'll have a couple good days of practice this week, just to kind of like work on some things that maybe we didn't like about the weekend. But yeah, I mean, Northeastern State, I mean, their coach is he's very competitive, and he brings that out of his team as well, I think. So yeah, I mean, I think that we're going to have to do some things right for sure. Being on our home court will be nice, 2 weekends in a row, because after that we're gone for almost a month. So we're definitely going to soak up this last opportunity, of February to play at home. And they're a bordering region team, so if they have a good year, this year, that's only going to help us later on in the season with regional rankings. So yeah, I mean, no question, like we're going to have to to be sharp these next few days in practice and really prepare ourselves to go out there. I think that like it always is for us, doubles is going to be very crucial, and we have like an extremely experienced team at the top, but then 2 and 3 are both teams that we've just kind of put together in the last couple of weeks. So I mean, doubles point will always be crucial and something that we're going to hang our hat on, and that would get us off to a good start if we could get to doubles point. And then yeah, I mean, I expect battles in singles for sure. I mean, especially with us having quite a few underclassmen in the singles lineup. Could be 4 or 5 underclassmen in the singles lineup. So they're not going to be any surprises anymore probably after having played this weekend. But yeah, I mean, Northeastern State, it's going to be a tough battle, and it's something we're definitely going to have to be ready for because it's going to be a crucial match later on down the line. So
Thank you, Coach.
thanks.